To copy annotation groups and definitions from another DGN library, for example, what is delivered with the examples workspace, you'll first want to attach that library temporarily. And to do that in Explorer, you can right-click on Libraries and select Load Template Library, and then pick the library that you want to copy from. You'll see that I've already done that here with the common features, annotations, levels, element templates, item types, imperial.dgnlib. Just make sure and remember that after you do the right click and load temporary library, that you do a file close and then open the DGN library that you're working on again. Don't actually close the product, just do a file close and then open it back, and that will refresh everything. To copy everything down, we're going to use cross-sections this time as our example. And you have to manually copy the annotation definitions first, and then the groups second. And so if I want to go and grab everything cross-section based, I can navigate down to all of the annotation definitions that I'm going to be using. Let's just say for simplicity, I'm going to select all of them with my left mouse. And I'm going to right click and copy. And then I'm going to go down to my annotation definitions, cross-section drawing, and then right click and paste. And that will bring forward all of my annotation definitions from the examples workspace. Once the annotation definitions are brought over, then we will bring over the annotation groups. And so if I want to, for example, bring all of them over, I can simply right-click on this road subfolder and select copy. And then I can go down to my annotation groups in my active DGN library and go down to right-click, paste on my drawing subfolder. And now we will have all of our annotation definitions and groups for our cross-sections. And so if we look at our primary annotation group here, right-click Manage. Again, this is what's delivered with our examples workspace, where we have point annotation, we have the creation of the grid itself, we have left and right component slope labeling, we also can label the alignment name, and then we have an example of placing drainage and utility crossings in here. And so this is a great starting point example for you to examine how each of these are set up. Just keep in mind that it's much easier to copy and paste from our delivered DGN libs, something that will get you close versus starting from scratch. Once you've copied things over, then it's just a matter of coming in and making changes. For example, if you wanted to set up what it is, for example, the element template perhaps that you're using, or maybe you have a different text favorite that you want to use, style assigned to that particular label. So bringing these in and then modifying them is going to save you a lot of time in the long run. And don't forget, you've got your display here to see how you're progressing. And remember to change your scale. Don't forget to set your active drawing scale of cross sections, for example, imperial, maybe 1 inch is 10 feet. And you come back, and then when you look at your displays, it's going to be a much more reasonable text size for you to see there. And then just for cross sections, just for more information here, don't forget you can select a template if you have a template library associated to your workspace, and that will have your template then appear within your grid as well. So copying and pasting from another DGN library is certainly the way that you'll want to proceed with setting up your annotation environment for your automated annotation.